Hello everybody, Logan here with another video. And today I have something unusual to show you. I know this is not my normal filming setting. I'm actually in my room today. I'm not really using the workshop anymore, so we're kind of kicking it old school again with some of these reviews. So they're going to be a little slower now. Anyway, today I have a quite neat item. This is Shelly. This is a limited quantity item that is made by Seasons USA and was sold exclusively through Party City. Rest in peace. I got this at my store's sale. I wanted Shelly when I saw her during the meet, like that PR meet. I thought, wow, that's a really cool item. It's a really neat kind of gimmicky concept. You know, opposable skeleton that I can have lighting shine on, do some cool stuff with in my haunt. Why not? We're really gonna get to that part later. But yeah, so when my store had two of the normal Shellys left, I think they had like three of the littler ones, the junior Shellys. I can't remember what they called them. I hopped on it, got the normal Shelly. And I don't fully regret it because I still think it's a cool item, but it's definitely not as good as they made it out to be, which, I mean, it's Party City, so I kind of expected as much. So this is a really cool piece because it was basically handmade in a way. So obviously the fact, like, the machines did this base skeleton and made it silver, but the people at Seasons added the little reflective tiles, the little disco tiles, and there is 97,000 hand placed, which is a very labor intensive item. So obviously that's why this is like $200, because I mean that's a lot of labor, and the fact that people have to do that by hand instead of doing that on the machines, obviously, that's a lot. That's a big ask, in my opinion. Party City was a little bold for that, but that's kind of the selling point. Is this was done by hand, so it's very special, and it is because it's not every day we see something done very meticulously by hand like that, and it's cool to see that. But what I will say is, it's very much a mass-produced item still because there are some downgrades with it. The mirror tiles, that's what they're called. They basically took like the ones you can get like off the rack, at Walmart, wherever. So they have like the adhesive on them. They just stuck it on. So they very much come off very easily. I think I lost about 100 just from unwrapping this because it was covered in saran wrap, right? So kind of expected a little more from that, especially like they should have just glued them on or something. And then another thing I'm really disappointed on is this is not a pose and stay skeleton. It's a lower quality posable skeleton, or just a hanging skeleton. What I mean by that is, if we actually go down here to the legs, that's where the issue really lies. They just took posable wire, right? And they just shoved it in there, made a little loop-de-loop. So they're not even like actually attached normally, how a pose and stay skeleton or how a hanging skeleton from Seasons is typically made. Really disappointing. And not only that, if you really look closely, the cheapness shows. Yeah, you kind of see. I mean, you see like where the tiles just come off. They don't stick very well. They really don't, and that's very annoying because it's really cool. I like the disco skeleton. I mean, like, the fingertips they've lost most, if not all, of the bits, and they're supposed to be totally covered. I think, let me see if this one has most of them. Like, this one right here, that's how they're supposed to look. You can see they just come right off. So, not really impressed. And even the paint job's kind of not done very well. They just kind of spray painted it silver. It's very cheap. So, $200. I will say it is heavier than normal. There is no way these little mirror tiles made it add that much weight, because they're freaking tiny. And, like, they literally just fall off. I mean, like, I lost like 100 just from taking this out of its box. And I'm very gentle. Like, I'm not very rough on my props, because, you know, they're kind of my showstoppers. And even if you notice too, like, this thing's all kind of cockeyed too. It's, the body's crooked. It's not very well done, which is heartbreaking, because I love Seasons. I have a bunch of products from them, and normally I have pretty good things to say about them. This one was not it. Honestly, would have probably been just as cool. They took a silver skeleton and put freaking glitter on it. Granted, I wouldn't buy it because I hate glitter. I hate glitter, which is so ironic because I'm gay, right? You know, there's like a stereotype with gay guys like glitter. No, freaking hate it. But I thought this was cool because they're reflective. I like reflective things like this. But yeah, no, very cheap, very, very cheaply made, especially for the price. I expected a lot more. So I don't know who dropped the ball in, if it was Seasons or if it was Party City. I'm leaning more towards Party City because they dropped the ball on a lot of their products and they cheap out a lot. That's why they're going out of business, because they're cheap. I wish that was a joke. It's not. They are very cheap. They're so cheap they can't even pay their vendors. If you know, you know. If you don't, now you do. They don't pay their vendors. So, they don't even pay their warehouse employees. So, yeah, no. Party City is a disaster. Most people know. But, it's cool. Again, like, the base concept is really cool. I think what they need to do is go in with some, like, freaking super glue. Which is weird. I'm pretty sure they said that they were going to add super glue with these too. There is no glue with these. With, like, the repair kit. And the repair kit only has, like, freaking 50... Not even that, like, 25 tiles. That ain't going to do you no good. Ain't going to do you no good at all. I think you'd be more apt to do this on your own. DIY the shit. You would do something cooler to DIY it. But I do like that it has some posability. Not posability, I'm sorry, articulation. It moves, you know. Surprisingly very well, you know. But, yeah. That's Shelly, the disappointment. Visually stunning. But quality-wise, no. Very disappointing. But, yeah. That is Shelly. Hope you guys found this video at least somewhat informative, because I don't really see a lot of people talk about Shelly. So, I kind of want to do a video to really talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, because, the quality is not there. I do like the box. The box is really cool, but, yeah. It's a shame to see Party City go, but, you know, when they bring out products like this, you know, this kind of quality, it almost makes sense. So, yeah, that's all for me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.